Hello, you amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another Your Lie in April reaction video. And this is the last time I'm going to say that. Why? Well, because this is a double reaction. We are finishing Your Lie in April right now. Now, I was originally just going to upload the double to Patreon, and then that way you guys have to go over to Patreon if you want to check out the final episode. But I was like, you know what? I'll just do it on YouTube. You guys will get the double on YouTube and the double on Patreon. Except on Patreon, you get the full audio, and you also get the unblurred reaction due to copyright reasons. That's why we got to do it over there. And so if you want to see that yourself, you want to see that for the finale, link in the description. But for now, it's about time we finally finish this anime. I wanted to wait a little bit because I wanted to make sure I had enough time to do a double for the finale, which is why it's taking a little bit longer than I hoped. But I have enough time, and it's time to finally check out the finale. I'm sure it's going to be happy and not at all break my heart. I'm sure. Anyway, like and subscribe. Let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Your Lie in April. The final two episodes, 21 and 22.
お見舞い行った時普通に話したよ。今度一緒に春服買いに行こうって。
俺と昴生が病院に行ったら急にさ香織ちゃん今集中治療室に入ってる。
大丈夫なんだよね。また会えるんだよね。
わからないけど相当良くないみたいだ。
そんな俺と昴生がって昴生も知ってるの。
What was that reaction there? When then they were like, Kousei knows about this too. He like tilted his head forward and she looked shocked. Why? Is it just because she's worried about Kousei? I mean, can you blame him? Can you blame him? I imagine he's devastated right now. I guess he didn't even come into school, right? I knew she was gonna come straight in.
ひろこさん、どうしてこうなっちゃうの。僕はただピアノを弾いてお母さんに元気になってほしかっただけなのに。僕はただ恋をしただけなのに。どうしてこうなっちゃうの。もう無理です。
She obviously came in with that energy because she's trying to snap him out of it. You know, he's in like a pit. And it's weird because sometimes you'll see this with like friend groups sometimes where like friends will treat each other a certain way when one of them's sad or negative or going through something. And to like outsiders, it might seem a bit harsh, but you know your friends, you know your family, you know what they need. And I think that's what she was thinking here. Getting back on the piano, snap him out of it, take his mind away from it. What happens to them too if Kousei stops? Have they found their own fire now that they don't need him anymore, or do they still rely on him? I'm hoping someone says something to Kousei along the lines of like, look what he does for these people. He brings them like happiness, even if it's like at the end. That's what he does. Everyone in his life, he brings a smile to their faces. Even though it's painful, it seems to be, you know, that's his job. Oh, dear. Don't read this in class, man. Is she awake? Did she write that recently? Is this now? Is she out of ICU? Man, I thought that was like an old letter, like a goodbye one that she asked if something happened. I genuinely thought that's what it was. Oh, just seeing her kind of caught me off guard a little bit there. Gosh, man. God, yeah, that caught me off guard. It's a new letter. Is he carrying her? I feel like the reason Kousei is struggling so much, he's pretty much saying it, is there's a part of him that just kind of thought she'd be fine. She's so strong-willed and strong-minded that he just presumed she'd be okay. And if I'm being honest, I imagine a lot of you watching this have had family members go through something, or friends, or know of someone, or something that's gone through something similar, and they do. It feels like they're always going to be here. So when it does go that direction, when you know that isn't going to be the case, it is exactly like your line April is showing. It just feels weird. It's alien. And that acceptance is so difficult. I love the snow. We barely get it in England anymore. Substantially. It snows every year, just never settles. It rains too quickly. That's why I want to move. Well, I imagine she's gonna be well angry with you for saying you don't want to play piano anymore.
一人ぼっちになる。
What if music is his way of keeping them alive? What if that's what he comes to terms with? What's that if what he realizes? That the emotions in his songs are a way of him constantly being with these people.
私がいるじゃん。私がいるじゃん。私ね、手術するの。2月18日。私は必死にあがくよ。あがいてあがいて。あがきまくってやる。君のせい。全部君のせい。私が無様にあがくのも、生きることに執着するのも。
One thing that's going to make this really difficult for me, because you'll probably notice I'm a bit more switched off than I usually am, and I've told you guys why in previous videos. I don't mean in terms of taking things in, I mean emotionally switched off. One thing that's going to make it really difficult is if she loves him back, and then I'm going to be in a tough spot. Or talks about it. I feel like she might do, but she's never said it.
君はあがかないの。私たちあがくの得意じゃない。私たちは命がけであがく演奏家じゃない。
She's so good for him.
でも、もう1週間もピアノに触ってない。指が。
私の伴奏の時だってそうだった。
あの時はバイトでいつもピアノに触ってた。まともに弾けるわけない。こんな状態で弾けたら奇跡だ。
また下向いてる。
Is he going to start hearing it? This scene, I'll be honest, worries me a little bit. This feels a bit too suspicious, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like how she looks like an angel.
Hora, 奇跡なんてすぐ起こっちゃう。私の中に君がいるよ。有馬昴生君。卵サンドが好き。モーモー印の牛乳が好き。あと何が好き？好きな昆虫は？
Favorite insects.
好きだったアニメは？知らないことたくさんある。何でも知ってる椿ちゃんが羨ましい。君のことたくさん知りたい。怖いよ。怖いよ。
We've never seen her like this.
僕はバカだ。暴力上等、性格最低、印象最悪。でも彼女は美しい。雪の中の君は美しい。
Please have a happy ending. Please, come on. I don't think I've ever wanted a happy ending more in any anime I've watched than Your Lie in April. I've been convinced from the moment I pressed play and we first were introduced to her that she wasn't going to make it. if she somehow does, I swear, man.
麻酔始めますね。深呼吸して。
ねえ先生、私たちみんなさよならのキスをしてくれる人がいるんです。マーシー。
Gosh, this anime.
脈拍安定しています。
麻酔完了しました。
I don't like that the piano's playing either. And they're showing the surgery with the piano. Oh, bad feeling.
Totta. 最高の出来よ、エミ。
ため息しか出ない。お兄ちゃんも会心の演奏だったけど、別ベクトルで一本の引けを取らない。そっか、私の進む先にこの人がいるのか。
見事だ。たけしがダントツだと思ったらこうつつけがたい。あとは身長の差でしかない。仕上げてきたな魔女め。
この地区はすごいね。
二人も天才がいる。優勝はどっちかな。
これだから素人は。この後最高のピアニストが控えてますから。
あれ、ミーケ？
相変わらず人の執念を煽るのが上手ね、落合先生。
瀬戸先生、どうでしたか、有馬先生。
最悪だわ。会場に連れてきたもののまともに弾けるかどうか。2年前に逆戻り。コンクールの結果どころかピアニストとしてもダメになるかもしれない。
助けてよ。助けて。助けてよ。
こりゃ参ったね。
お疲れ。よかったよ。
見たかったけし、有馬。
おい、どうしたよ。具合悪いのか。薬もらってこようか。胃薬ならすぐ持ってくるぞ。
集中してるんじゃないの？
ああ、でもなんか
引かなきゃ引かなきゃ引かなきゃ引かなきゃ。
Ooh. Gosh, what the hell's going on? I love how these two are now looking out for him. I love how they're looking out for him now, you know, like they went from rivals to friends. Come on.
もうすぐ有馬だ。有馬だ。
有馬くんが来る。
楽しみだ。
生まれ変わった天才が。
23番有馬康生君、もうすぐ出番です。袖に行って準備をお願いします。
The dynamics from the beginning of this anime to now, how people just shift all around Arima, like all around Kousei, it's so well written, to be honest.
おい、大丈夫か。
大丈夫。大丈夫だから。
大丈夫って顔が真っ青だよ。
But they even concerned, they're all concerned about him.
ごめん。でも弾かなきゃ。僕はピアニストだから。約束だから。
有馬だ。
有馬くんだ。来た。有馬さん。
I love that the kid's in disguise as well, funny.
あいつぶっ倒れたりしねえよな。
思い出したくないこと思い出させちゃったね。弓を持てないバイオリニストなんて意味ないもの。私は忘れない。死んでも忘れない。
弾かなきゃ。
忘れちゃえばいいんだよ。リセットボタンを押すみたいに。
弾かなきゃ。
こんななら 会わなきゃよかったね。
弾かなきゃ弾かなきゃ。僕はピアニストだから。
先生。
昴生。
また下向いてる。
Come on, Kousei.
バカ椿。
他人のふり他人のふり。椿来てるんだ。そうか。
What is this feeling, guys? Come on, Kousei. Come on.
Not
深くゆったりした響き。
ああ、なんて豊かな音色なんだ。
ショパンバラード第1番ト短調作品23。
I'm confused as to what he's doing. I don't know if this is his piece or he's playing a different piece or he's doing something else right now or it doesn't sound right. I know they're saying things, but it's kind of hard for me to understand. So, I mean, he's playing. We know that. I love how it can be played a different way to elicit a different emotion.
今は心のままに弾きなさい。
心の中はカオスです。
陳腐です。
ちょっとはいいこと言ってるよ。
何よ、さっきからピアノばっか弾いて。
仕方ないだろ。口下手なんだから。みんな見てる。僕が今ここにいるのはみんながいたからだ。僕の人生に関わった人、僕を豊かにしてくれた人、僕は答えなきゃ。
俺ら演奏家だからよ。ものは音楽で語らねえとな。
ああ、アイザ、その通りだ。
悲しくてもボロボロでもどん底にいても弾かなきゃダメなの。
僕にできるかな。
平気平気、なんとかなるって。私たち最強だもん。
I feel like it's beautifully done how Kousei has pretty much been broken this entire time, but in this moment where he's playing, he's thinking about all the words that helped mend him.
弾くんだ、弾くんだ。僕はそうやって生きていく人種なんだ。僕はピアニストなんだから。君と同じ演奏家なんだから。
すごいよ、有馬先生。先生の人生は、先生の音楽はこんなにもカラフルに色づいている。
後世の演奏はカラフルに色づいている。悲しげに色づいている。
小さな
That's where they decided to end the episode? That's where they stopped it? No wonder so many people are telling me that I need to react to these both back to back. That genuinely feels like it is stopped freaking... It is stopped. Like mid-episode. What random place to stop the episode there? Oh my gosh. Man, I am... I am struggling. I feel like I've really enjoyed this story up until this point. But I don't feel like I've fully appreciated Your Lie in April until this point. At the same time, the anime itself is wonderful, but it's painful. And it's different in the sense that you know there's pain coming or pain there from episode 1. And like I said, in your normal story, they wouldn't do that because they try and trip you up or the story's going to be different. It's rare that it almost feels like the season starts with the end. If that makes sense. Sorry about sniffing so much, but when I cry, I sniff. And whenever it feels like a show starts with a character's death, that's when I feel like the end is coming. And I felt like that with Your Lie in April. Even though her death was never confirmed, we know she is dying. And that's something that is confirmed straight away. And sadly, in stories, for a dramatic impact and a and a completed arc, they'll usually end with a death. It's much more common than someone getting better. So I just immediately assumed that she wouldn't. And I still do. I don't think she's going to survive the operation. I don't think she's going to get better. And if she does, it will be more surprising than her dying. But that's what worries me. That's what's made me feel weird emotionally here. Because it's like, I can see the sadness coming, so I've almost prepared for it. If that makes sense. Which is why it's the moments of hope that hit me harder than the moments of sadness. And you guys might have noticed that in my reaction. When it feels like she's going to die or she's not going to make it, you don't really see me cry or get emotional. But when it looks like she can, when it looks like she's going to fight, I can't help but break a little. Because it's that hope that's painful. And it's still there. So strong. And we got one more episode to see. I guess. Let's not waste any more time. Let's just go, alright?
有馬
The different names. People who are closer to him, people who aren't as close.
僕の人生を豊かにしてくれた人たち、僕を舞台に呼び戻してくれた人たち、みんな見てる。僕はみんなに答えなきゃ。これは母さんがくれた音、渡りが気づかせてくれた音、椿が見つけてくれた音、相座やおばあさんと競って生まれた音、相座さんと一緒に作った音、ひろこさんが思い出させてくれた音。
怖いよ、聞こえないよ。誰が。
私がいるじゃん。
君の言う通りだ。耳を澄ませば僕はたくさんの音で溢れている。僕は一人じゃない。僕らは誰かと出会った瞬間から一人ではいられないんだ。僕らは
God, man, I'm all over the place today. I really am, like choking on nothing. I just wanted to compliment that shot, but I also find it weird talking over a scene as dramatic as this. But that shot where it like became more colorful, where he was sitting there, it looked like pastel paints. It looked just beautiful. I don't want to be looking at any of this. I don't want to be in this room.
僕の中に
私の中に君がいる。
一人になんかさせてやるものか。届け届け。
See, what worries me about this is like, if this is his performance and this is the final episode, I assumed she'd be there, but she's still in the operating room, so if she's not going to be there physically, that's what scares me.
僕の全部を乗っけて届け届け届け届け届け届け。病気なんて蹴散らしちゃえ。そしてまた一緒に二人で。
ありがとう。
It's happening, isn't it? It's bloody... I just said... please, please, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, don't do this, 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 don't do this. Don't you dare come back to that hospital. The music is insane, isn't it? Like the composition and arrangement around it, like the music that they have done. Did they do all of this in-house? Like did they have people actually come in and perform? Is that like a live Your Lie in April performance as well? Because the music is just incredible. Rainbow falling from the sky. That is something. It's weird with this anime. I never feel like there's any... I like pausing. I never feel like there's any right moment to pause or any right thing to say. I feel like it just takes you down the river. Problem is, this feels like a goodbye to me. She didn't make it, did she?
待って、行かないでくれ。またカヌレをねだってよ。暇つぶしに電話してきてよ。友人 A で構わないから。行かないで、行かないで、行かないでくれ。僕を置いて行かないで。
You know what's so amazing about this as well? It's the colors. The colors, like the constant colors. The little balls flying around like snow, but colors, all colors. She's made of those colors. She brought those colors back. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. She might be okay. What a beautiful performance. Powerful. And after everything Kousei went through, he was able to deliver pure emotion. The robot, the machine, learned to feel. Literally just able to replicate music to its perfected status. But when this anime gets to its last episode and we sit down, we see the robot find a heart. Kousei's music has no rhyme or reason. It's just emotion. It's the complete opposite to the music that he made in the past. What a journey he has been on.
迷惑でなかったらもらってあげて。
ありがとう。香りの人生を豊かにしてくれて。
You guys told me what you think the cat represents. So is the fact the cat's there now supposed to mean something? Is it hope?
背景有馬昴生様、さっきまで一緒にいた人に手紙を書くのは変な感じです。君はひどいやつです。グズ、ノロマ、アンポンと。君を初めて見たのは5つの時。当時通ってたピアノ教室の発表会でした。ぎこちなく登場したその子は椅子にお尻をぶつけ笑いを誘い、大きすぎるピアノに向かい一音を奏でた途端、
Was there a subtitle mistake there?
私の憧れになりました。音は
I knew she knew him. I knew she knew him.
メロディーは踊り出す。
できた。
隣の子が泣き出したのは びっくりしました。それなのに君はピアノをやめるんだもの。人の人生を左右しといてひどいやつです。お母
おかえり。
She was 5 and they let her just go all the way from the music, like run home across streets as a 5-year-old? My gosh, man. All right.
バイオリン買って。香織、ピアノやめてバイオリンやる。
Oh, she used to play the piano.
急に。
昴生君にピアノ弾いてもらいたいの。
What?
最低。ノロマ、アンポンタン。
So, not only did she know him, but she knew him on a whole different level.
同じ中学だと知った時は舞い上がりました。どうやれば声かけられるのかな。購買部に
She looks different
サンドイッチ
there.
買いに通おうかな。でも結局眺めてるだけでした。だってみんな仲良すぎるんだもの。私の入るスペースはないんだもの。子供の頃に手術をして定期的に通院して中1の時に倒れたのをきっかけに入退院の繰り返し。病院で過ごす時間が長くなりました。ほとんど学校に行けなかったな。あまり自分の体が良くないのは分かってました。ある夜、病院の待合室でお父さんとお母さんが泣いているのを見て、私は長くないのだと知りました。その時です。私は走り出したのです。
When she says broke into a run, I'm presuming that what she means by that is like she was trying so long to play with Kousei. That was like her goal. That's what she wanted to do. But she was taking her time in that journey. But with time being against her, now she had to run.
後悔を天国に持ち込まないため、好き勝手やったりしました。怖かったコンタクトレンズ、体重を気にしてできなかったケーキホール食い、偉そうに指図する譜面も私らしく弾いてあげた。そして一つだけ嘘をつきました。宮園香織が渡亮太くんを好きという嘘をつきました。
You're lying, April, huh?
その嘘は私の前に有馬昴生君、君を連れてきてくれました。渡り君に謝っといて。たまとうじゃ地獄へ落ちよ、この浮気野郎が。
いいじゃねえか、女の子と遊びに行くくらい。おととい来やがれってんだ。
まあでも渡り君ならすぐ私のことなんか忘れちゃうかな。友達としては面白いけど、やっぱり私は一途な人がいいな。あと椿ちゃんにも謝っといてください。私は通り過ぎていなくなる人間、変な過去を残したくなかったので椿ちゃんにはお願いできませんでした。というか有馬くんを紹介してなんてストレートに頼んでも椿ちゃんはいい返事をくれなかったと思うな。だって椿ちゃんは君のこと大好きだったから。
Even she could tell. Even she could tell. Everybody could tell other than Kousei, man. Everybody could tell. Everyone. But this guy,
知っ
man.
てるんだから。知らなかったのは君と椿ちゃんだけ。ねえ柏木、昴生の様子見てきてよ。
は？
ご飯食べてるか聞いてきて。
やだ。
白状者冷徹女。
白状者はお前だ。超不自然だ。私に頼るな。自分で行け。
だって昴生、母ちゃんは好きな人がいなくなってきっと落ち込んでるよ。私何してあげたらいいかわかんない。
There was a part of me that had held on to hope that maybe she hadn't gone because they didn't show her passing away, and obviously his mother had passed away. Maybe they were looking at his mother's grave, not hers, something. There was a part of me. That part just died now.
ないもん。
バカ椿。あんたバカなんだからない頭使ってもしょうがないでしょ。筋肉脳が。
言い過ぎじゃね。
She studied so hard though. There's something up there.
いつも通りでいいんだよ、きっと。
こういう時は頭に聞かないで心に聞くもんよ。あんたのその恋愛観どっから来たの？ BL 私の姑息な嘘が連れてきた君は想像と違ってました。思ってたより暗くて卑屈で意固地でしつこくて洞察魔。思ってたより声が低くて思ってたより男らしい。思ってた通り優しい人でした。東京橋から飛び込んだ川は冷たくて気持ちよかったね。音楽室を覗くまん丸の月はおまんじゅうみたいで美味しそうだった。競争した電車には本気で勝てると思った。輝く星の下で2人で歌ったキラキラ星楽しかったね。夜の学校って絶対なんかあるよね。雪って桜の花びらに似てるよね。演奏家なのに舞台の外のことで心がいっぱいなのはなんかおかしいね。
また一段と色っぽくなっちゃって大人になったのね。
かっこいい。
落ち込んでた時
別に通りま先生の友達になりたいなんて思ってないんだから。忘れられない風景がこんな些細なことなんておかしいよね。
そんなことないよ。
君はどうですか？私は誰かの心に住めたかな？
そうだね。
私は君の心に住めたかな？
土足で上がってきたよ。
ちょっとでも私のこと思い出してくれるかな？
忘れたら化けて出てくるくせに。
リセットなんか嫌だよ。
するもんか。
忘れないでね。約束したからね。やっぱり君でよかった。届くかな？届くといいな。有馬昴生君、君が好きです。好きです。好きです。カヌレ全部食べれなくてごめんね。たくさん叩いてごめんね。わがままばかりでごめんね。いっぱいいっぱいごめんね。ありがとう。
The most predictable anime ending I've seen. And yet here we are. It's like when a magician tells you exactly what they're gonna do and then does it anyway, and even though it happened, you don't know how it happened.
君は自分勝手だ。
Exactly the same.
お礼を言うのは僕なのに。
PS 私の宝物を同封いたします。いらなかったら破って捨ててください。
何すんじゃい。一人になんてなれると思うなよ、昴生。背後霊みたくずっとそばにいてやるんだからな。覚悟しとけ。
聞いていたい声は君のものだったよ。耳を伝い体中を
春が来る。君と出会った春が来る。
出会いから全てがかけがえのない日々。
君がいない。
いつまでもこの胸にあるよ。ありがとう。
What a journey, guys. What a journey. I so hoped the surgery was going to be successful. That's it. That's it. Your Lie in April is finished. We are done. We finished this anime. I do want to say something. Can everyone please stop DMing me and leaving comments about other anime that we're watching? Alright? It's well annoying. And I don't mean like ones like Mushoku Tensei or Read Zero, things like that, right? Because they're not going anywhere. We've had to upload a couple of episodes of Mushoku Tensei to the second channel just because I've not been able to catch them when they drop. And there's no point uploading to the main channel afterwards because they just won't perform. So that's why I upload them here. As like, at least that way you guys still get them. So that's fine. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like ones that we haven't watched in a while. Like March Comes In Like a Lion, or Dr. Stone, or Sentenced, or Hell's Paradise. Those ones, right? They're coming. Alright, they are coming. And the reason I'm saying please stop commenting is because I feel like people forget that I want to watch them. And I find it so frustrating when I see these comments where it's like, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? You need this. Where's this coming back? And I'm just there like, do you not think that I want to see these things? Like, I want to see them. And it's annoying when I have people who are like moaning at me. And it's just like, I also want to be doing that. I'm doing my best to make, like you guys never need to say anything, because at the end of the day, think about it this way. How you're feeling, I'm feeling. When there's these series, I want to watch them. You don't think I wanted to watch Your Lie in April? You don't think I felt this? Yeah, sure, it was tough to watch, but I loved it. And I wanted to watch it. And I think that's evidence in every reaction to every episode. It was painful, but I wanted to see it. And I feel like sometimes you guys forget that. And you guys can, this isn't everybody, but people can be a little bit selfish sometimes where they're just like, I don't care what you're doing. I don't care about anything. Just react to this. And it's like, I would if I could. All right. You gotta remember, it's the summer holidays. My kids are off school. I'm spending time with them. I have to record videos ahead of time in order to be able to take days off, to spend with my family, to do trips with them and that sort of stuff. And that makes it really difficult to sit down in this chair and record an hour and a half long reaction or whatever it is, then edit it, then upload it, then deal with the copyright nightmares that we get from it. You gotta remember, anime episodes aren't as easy as anything else because of the copyright around it. They need to be edited a certain way. There's tons, plus the Patreon. Like when it comes to the anime reactions, there's so much, right? So if you think about the fact that on average I do 8 videos a day recording, if there's no extras, I try and do 6 for the main, 2 for the second. And then you throw other stuff on that, and all of those have got to be edited. It's a lot of stuff. And I also get people who just go, well, just buy an editor. And it's like, okay, give me the money. Like, what do you mean? It's not like that easy. Just hire an editor, just get this. It's not that easy. And we already have 4 different editors. There's only so much that can be done. So, yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that because I've had a few people sending messages, and it's just so fucking annoying. I might get to a point where I just ignore them. And I know people might be thinking that's harsh, but don't worry, I'll never ignore comments or replies. But when people are like just asking for things, and I've explained it 100 times, and they're still asking the same questions, you will get to a point where I will just not reply to those DMs or those comments anymore. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out. So don't worry, they're all coming. I just need the time. But they are all coming. Alright, they are all coming. Now we finish Your Lie in April. I'm going to focus on March Comes In Like a Lion. I'll get that done. I don't know when it will be done, but I'll get it done. You'll see episodes dropping as and when I have time. I'll get it done. Just like, chill. Alright? We'll get there. What an anime, man. I feel so weird. I don't even know how I'm feeling. I'm not happy. I'm not sad. I am sad. Oh, man. It felt like it was supposed to be a happy ending, but it left so much in the air. Did he end up dating Tsubaki? What was their relationship in the end? she being massively infatuated with him falling in love with another girl, did they ever end up an item, or are they just friends but she still loves him? Like, what's that story? I was kind of hoping that would get wrapped up. I guess it's just open for interpretation. It wasn't the main story with Your Lie in April, so there's no need for them to fully address it. I had really hoped that she wouldn't die, just because it would have been unpredictable. Like I said, I felt like the most predictable ending would be her dying. And that's because, yeah, like, when you look at this from an author's perspective, if you were writing the story, you want to elicit emotions from people. So when you're writing these characters and you're creating all these characters, you're going to just have people die because it's going to break people's hearts. It's going to get the most emotions. It's going to be the most impactful. So from that point of view, I just assumed that if the writer was writing this, they're like, yeah, she has to die because, like, that's the emotional ending we're going for. But I honestly felt like just her popping up at the end, like grabbing his hand and just smiling, would have just broken everybody. But I don't think they could have done a more beautiful ending. Like, with one area in particular, that's Kousei. Seeing what happened to him, seeing how he was in the end, seeing the impact she had on him, you couldn't have got a more beautiful ending than that. If there was ever an anime that would take the poster for being just beautiful in every aspect, it would be Your Lie in April. It's been a hard one to watch, but it has been a wonderful experience. And I hope you guys enjoyed my reactions. I'm gonna go try and recover now because I feel a little bit sick, if I'm being honest. that was an emotional ride. Anyway, as always, my friends, you will see me in the next one.